Quick release, no good. And we're now down to the last 2 minutes. Brought to us by Motolite Pamatagalan. Pelterbrand over to Noel. And Tubid called for the offensive foul as he turned around.
Now this is a desperate measure now on the part of Coach Joseph Vichico. I think Olsen Rosella was saying that he got hit on the face. Desperate measure meaning, I think this is a rare situation where Ginebra is playing 3 guards, and that's a situation that they like to have. Hold on.
Oh, and
there's a problem here in the court.
Yeah, there seems to be an exchange here. Well, Olsen Rosella definitely did not like the contact there when Ronald Tubid spun. Let's take a look here. He was right on Ronald Tubid, and as Ronald Tubid turned around, there it is, right there, right in the face.
An elbow to the face of Olsen Rosella. And now Tubid and Olsen Rosella look like they're challenging each other. No, they're not challenging each other. I think Tubid is saying sorry, but I think Rosella has a mouse now. And Tubid raises his hand.
Yeah, well, Ronald Tubid,
he said sorry. It's a physical game.
Yep.
But you see the bruise now, right there in the face of Olsen Rosella. He got smacked.
Well, Ronald Tubid has conceded, and
you watch it here again.
He's accepted it, and here's a look at it. There's the left elbow coming down hard on Olsen Rosella's face. And you see here, actually after that play, you'll see Ronald Tubid sort of land a little bit also on the foot of Olsen Rosella. But
you don't want this happening. Oh, you don't want this happening with the game 146 away from ending, and that's a nasty bruise below the right eye of Olsen.
Wow, and we're getting a little more insight here. And it turns out Rafi Rivas, in the midst of all of this, he was saying that Olsen Rosella was flopping.
Oh,
and, and of course, Rosella, who was, as you could see, seriously hit there. Didn't appreciate the comments made by Rafi Rivas either.
Well, I tell you.
Number 4, Rafi Rivas.
So Rivas is called for the technical foul.
Technical foul, number 17, also Rosella for verbal.
So both Rivas and Rosella have been called for technical fouls.
Substitution, Chico Laneda for J.J. Helderman.
And looks like the white flag now for Coach Joseph Vichico. You've got a 5-man substitution right here. I was mentioning earlier that it was the first time that I saw 3 guards playing for Ginebra, and Ginebra loves to use three guards at a time, but because San Miguel was having so much success playing with 3 bigs, it was Ginebra forced to adjust to the mismatch disadvantage. But you know, with all this physicality and the dramatics towards the end game, this only means one thing: we are in for a very, very exciting game.
You're right. You're right about that. Oh, and Olsen Rosella with his best response to everything that just happened here, scoring a basket, adding insult to injury.
Bruce and all. And look at the way he's playing defense on Chico Lanete. And forcing the turnover.
Yes. Well,
that's because of the disruption.
He's sending a message. Wesley Gonzalez now coming in. So Gabe Freeman, who played this entire 4th quarter with 5 personal fouls, he's going to call it a night.
And he escaped disqualification. But it was a great game here for Freeman.
Yep.
And you know, as usual, you have both imports sort of canceling each other out. This is exactly what we mentioned before the series started, that these imports kind of like play to each other's level, and the locals are the ones going to decide who's going to win not only every game, but the series as a whole.
And Olsen Rosella is going to wrap it up as well. Jonas Villanueva back on the floor now for the San Miguel Beermen. And now just counting down the seconds. Less than a minute to go in regulation. Oh, look at this.
There's still more physicality going on. And you know, the game is almost over. Now Wesley Gonzalez going over to Cyrus Baguio.
Yeah, Wesley Gonzalez just coming to the aid really of his teammate, Tono Nontiveros.
That was a hard contact. I think it came after the San Miguel foul.
And yeah, you have to wonder what Wesley Gonzalez and Cyrus Baguio are even talking about. I mean, Gonzalez wasn't even really part of this, but obviously, like I said, he's just coming to the defense of his teammate.
Yeah, and Don Ontiveros getting it on the chin. But, you know, there was a foul previously, but the referees ruled that that smack was kind of like part of the action, and Samike Eman is checking in.
Yep. And there you see Gabe Freeman. I mean, what a... Tonight, really, a double win for him, winning this game and on top of winning the best player of the best import of the conference award right before this game started.
Whenever playing a zone defense and a holding pattern here for San Miguel.
Galagio also on the floor now for the San Miguel Beermen. Villanueva raining another three.
Well, that's icing on the cake here for San Miguel.
And so, the series just about to be evened up. And the Beermen, a close look at the numbers will see that whatever they lacked in game number 1, they more than made up for it here in game number 2.
Well, they got production from the front line.
You're right.
That's for sure. And I think Gabe Freeman also came to play. 23 points is against 16 in game number 1. But hold on. I think there's some problem here. Daniel Ildefonso.
Well, Daniel Ildefonso is
going after a fan. Hold on. It's not over.
Ildefonso.
Something's going on. Oh, action is spilled now into the stands.
Ildefonso is after somebody.
Hold on. Now, Samike Eman, Mike Pickers is also into the action.
And they're pulling away one of the fans here, away from Daniel Ildefonso. It's hard to see exactly what happened.
But probably a diehard fan, but Mark Pickers is also fuming. Probably some invectives.
Could be, but
you know,
well, it's
Eric
hard.
Mix right here with us.
It's hard really to see what exactly prompted Daniel Ildefonso to run all the way from the other, from one end of the court to the other, because Daniel Ildefonso was almost at the dugout.
Exactly, and he went all the way to chase down a fan. Well, a very emotional series indeed.
Absolutely. And here's a punctuation mark on that, Quinito. This is only game 2.
Yeah. Well, the fans have certainly got into the action here.
Well, there's our final score, 95-78, and we'll be back right after this to wrap this baby up.